The wind was white, so white it burned. I pushed through the frost, my paws cracking the thin skin of ice that covered the earth. Behind me, small steps tried to follow, uneven, uncertain. I slowed. The boy was my son, was shivering again. His breath came out in small clouds, breaking apart in the wind like fragile ghosts. "Stay close," I told him, my voice low, rumbling through the emptiness. He nodded, eyes wide and gray like his mother's. The snow had taken her seasons ago. She had gone out to hunt and never returned. The forest doesn't give back what it takes. I learned that long ago. We have been walking for days now, chasing the faint scent of elk that drifted through the air like a promise. The world around us was silent and hunger. The trees were skeletons. The wind was a cruel thing that sung of death and distance. Every shadow looked like a predator. Every sound made my ears twitch with warning. Still, he kept beside me, always beside me. When we found the carcass of a hare, half frozen, half rotten, he looked at it with disgust. I could see the ache in his ribs, though hunger doesn't care for pride. I nudged it towards him. "Eat," I said. He shook his head. "You eat, father." I did not. I laid beside him instead, my body a wall against the cold. His small heart beat fast, pressed against my flank. The stars stared down at us without warmth. Days passed. The scent of elk grew stronger, then vanished with the storm. The boy limped. His paw had cracked on the ice. I licked the wound, my tongue trembling. He whimpered, but didn't pull away. That night, the wind howled louder than the wolves ever could. I pressed him closer again. "Tomorrow," I said. "We'll find something tomorrow." But tomorrow was teeth. The storm had drawn coyotes, gaunt and desperate. They came at dawn, yellow eyes gleaming through the fog. I bared my fangs, pushing the boy behind me. They circled, snarling, a sound like laughter without joy. The first one lunged. I met him mid-air. Snow and blood exploded together. My teeth sunk deep, but there was too many. Pain bit into my side. Claws rank across my back. I howled, not in fear, but in command. "Run!" He didn't. He tried to fight, his small frame throwing itself into the chaos. Foolish, brave, beautiful boy. I saw one of them turn towards him, jaws open wide. I threw myself between them. The world went white, then red. When I woke up, the snow was quiet again. My breath came shallow. The coyotes were gone, scattered by their own wounds and fear. He was beside me, crying softly. "Father," he said, "please, get up." I tried. My legs wouldn't obey. The warmth I felt spread through the snow beneath me wasn't comfort. It was the end. I looked at him. His fur was matted, his eyes bright with grief. He looked just like her. "Listen," I whispered. "The world is cruel, but it remembers the strong. You must live. Find the others. Follow the scent of pine and running water." He pressed his head into my chest. I can't. "You must," I licked his muzzle. One day, when the snow melts, you'll run with your own pack. And when the moon is full, remember me. He stayed until my heart slowed and the world faded into silence. He walked for days alone through hunger and storm until he reached the valley where spring was already beginning to whisper. There, beneath the thawing trees, he lifted his head and howled not out of sorrow, but remembrance. The sound echoed through the mountains, across the melting snow, carrying the ghost of a father's love through the wind, and for a moment, even the cold seemed to listen.